I met a gypsy.
So what did you do to your bike first before we get to the comp itself?
Yeah.
So because can you go to Harry's Instagram, pull up a picture of the bike? Because you went deep on. There you go. Have you got any more images there? So that just those two. So talk us through like the bike setup and what you did. So it had like one radiator.
Yep.
Pretty much cut everything off it. No front brake. Like. What did you do and what was the theory behind it?
Yeah, so I've got Levi Sherwood's custom triple clamps on there that I got off him. They just look like normal, just triple clamps, but they're actually offset. They have like a X amount of mil offset, so the forks
tightens the bike up.
The forks doesn't change the angle of the forks; they just sit closer in.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the shorter swing arm at the back,
which you run normally, right?
Yeah, half the year.
Yeah.
When I'm free riding and stuff, it's just good for like real rotational stuff. If I'm free riding, like I can still ride and do all my stuff. It just gets it flicking a little bit quicker. So you got the swing arm and the triple clamps to just bring that's to get the wheelbase tighter.
Yep.
They're probably a main one. And then on the handlebar setup, those bar mounts are built into the triple clamps. I said to Levi, he's like, how high do you want them? And I'm like, same as you, copy paste. I've always done that to everyone. I'm like, I just want what you have. I actually have all Levi's suspension settings in that as well. I've just made it heavier for my weight.
Yeah.
Everything else is all Levi's suspension in that.
So why did you feel like they were bent or twisted? Because like after your crash, you were like flicking them back. How could they be bent if they're solid?
Oh, the front wheel, like in the forks, so they slip. So the forks in the front wheel is just twisted within the triple clamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you drop it in the corner at the track and then you just gotta go hit it against the tree, get it straight, and then you're off you go again.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure off that big ramp, so it just
torqued it a bit.
Yeah, so that, and then with the handlebars, my theory is more leverage. Like the higher you have the bars, the more leverage you have over it, and you can pull harder and get a better rotation. So I got custom bar raisers because how I said that where Levi had them, they're built in. So I got custom bar raisers where they just made the bars higher by like nearly 20 mil, way higher. Like I'm like riding like a Harley. And then shaved all the knobbies off the front wheel. It was half a kilo on the front wheel. So with bikes when they're rotating, any weight in the center of the bike, sweet. But when you start moving it out, that's where the dead weight is, and that's half a kilo at the end. Could be like the same as having 4 kilos in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's just being aware of little things like that. So yeah, that was the whole theory of like making the front end light as possible.
Did you bring the pipe in?
There was still, dude, I should find a photo. I tried to do all my own custom exhaust pipe. We tried to wrap it around the engine because the exhaust pipe weighs like, I think it was like,
yeah, that muffler's huge.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 kilos or something out the back. So I was trying to move it so that we could redesign the header pipe so it shot back up the other way, and it was like, you're not in the way though. Couldn't figure it out. We tested a fair few exhaust pipes.
Imagine how sick it'd be if you had like just a header, like a long ass header that like wrapped around and no muffler, and you just hear the thing like, wow.
Dude, we tested all that. We tried all that, and we were riding at the comp. I also just took the tailpipe off and seen how the bike reacted and rode that around.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, I actually jumped the jump like that, and it was like jumping to 350.
Yeah, because you need.
Like, burp, burp, burp. I was like, oh, that's dangerous. Shouldn't be doing that.
in the muffler, they build like back pressure, so it forces I don't know the exact science, but you've got like the waves that are going out, but then you actually need pressure to push back it, like almost.
There's so much science in an exhaust pipe.
It's
you don't realize
insane,
how much it all goes in and out and in before it actually goes out.
So what'd you get the weight down to? The front brake, that obviously takes a bunch of weight off.
I don't know the total weight.
Should weigh it versus stock.
We got it under 100 kilos. The bikes come stock at like 110, 108 or something.
Yeah.
KTMs. We got mine in the 90s.
There's this company called Luxon MX. Pull it up, Griff. On the, I use their triple clamps on my bike because I've got these new.
Do they have the same offset?
Yeah, but I'm sure they could make you what you wanted. But even the triple clamps are fine. So go into Luxon, but they've got go down to the.
They look they look pretty similar to I think what
just go.
Joe's running.
What the fuck? That's weird. Anyway, I'll just go to their Instagram if you want, maybe. But they do linkages and stuff. So they're like obsessed with shaving off weight. So they do hubs. They do linkages. They do like the main linkage, and then they do the linkage that's in the center, and they just CNC machine it there. So like go to that picture there, the one on the right. Sorry. So like 44.
Oh wow.
And then go across 445, 516. So like even that shit. So like there's a ton of companies where like if you want to start doing these.
Fuck, where was this company when I was doing my research?
Should have fucking hit
Where
me
was
up.
it a month ago?
But that's shit. Like I'll
That's literally like I had a little weight thing like that, and I weighed so many parts on my bike, and we went over so many things. I didn't even have foam in my seat.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, I had a seat cover super glued on. We couldn't staple it because there was nothing. So like, I just had a seat.
That's so sick.
Yeah, tiny bit of foam, and the whole time, even when I was jumping to the airbag, I had a seat. Just it was hard plastic. I'm hucking triple flips with hard plastic, like, and it's like, what if you under rotate or like? But it was like, I don't know. I wasn't planning to fail. I was just planning to just get this done, and like I was just so dedicated of like having it light over having safety.
Yeah,
just because like the end result was more important than anything.
Yeah. No, that's it. Go back, click out of that. They got other stuff too. That's like I think their hubs are way lighter. Yeah, like see the triple clamps.
Those triple clamps look sick. They look super light too.
So they're crazy. So our Yamaha Gen 2, go back in, Griff. Our Yamaha a 25% lighter and nearly a full pound lighter, half a kilo.
Yeah, wow.
So, but you'd have to get them to make the offset that you wanted, or like bring them, but which I'm sure they could do. But I can put you in touch with them. So they gave me triple clamps for my bike because my 350 has 49mm forks instead of 48mm forks. But yeah, there'd be tons more shit I reckon you could do even, because if you're gonna start doing them like regularly, I don't know if you are, but if you're gonna have like a triple flip bike, well, you could go fucking ham, bro. Like it'd be sick to see how light you could get the thing, because you're right, that just increases the safety.
Did you see Levi Sherwood's new bike that he just did? He just posted about it yesterday. Is
it on his Instagram?
It's a single speed. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's on a post. Yeah.
Go try find it, Levi.
Dude, it's a single speed dirt bike, and he goes the mechanic. I was actually having good combos with him last night.
He's a great dude, eh?
Such a good
guy.
Wise, right?
Yeah.
All his stuff, he's building everything. He's doing it for passion, and he's set himself up, and it's just like, it's just so cool to see what he's building. And he just built an exhaust pipe for a sprint car system. Like, see how he always does all his own custom exhaust pipes, and just
what a legend.
So yeah, he made this 1-speed engine, and because shifting gears all the time, it puts extra wear on the engine and stuff, and that's what he spoke about with all the positives and things like that.
Go back, Griff. Go click through. See where the exhaust is.
Amazing, yeah.
That's epic, dude. I wonder what he's going to do with this. It's obviously just like a passion project for him, because like he's retired now. Would you flip one of his bikes?
I did. I'd love to. I think if him and I worked, like, or him or Jay work together, or him or I work together, like,
dude,
quad flip's definitely possible.
Really?
100%.
Fuck, off the same ramp?
Nah.
You'd have to build a bigger
ramp.
ramp.
That ramp was just a moon booter that we just slapped together to kind of just did some quick mods and got it done. Like the whole time we were at the event, Trav's like, man, I just wish that you guys had a bit better setup. Like I feel bad that the setup could be better and I'd have it. So I'm like, dude, like
it is what it is.
I'm like just giving him some of his own medicine. Like, since when the fuck did you like just get the job done?
Yeah,
that's what he drills into us. But it's cool, like, of all his knowledge, he knows that there was a lot more room for improvement. Like that only happened from like Jo just being like, we need to get this done, and then myself also having the same attitude. It was just a combination of just not giving up and wanting to get it done and making it work with what we had.
Yeah.
It was funny to see all the testing and all the stuff they did on the bigger ramp, and then we just surrendered to the little ramp and made it work.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.